Hello everyone, welcome back. Today, as you can see, we're in my library. I thought I'd do just a little unhaul and a haul naturally. Yeah, that's all this is gonna be. I usually go through my shelves like once a month and unhaul some books, so I don't have a lot that I'm gonna be unhauling here, but I have a fair amount. So let's get started. Okay, these are in no particular order. This first book I got at a thrift store. Most of my books I get at thrift stores or like Pango or thrift books. I don't know why I wanted to mention that, but Mercedes Lackey, is that how you say her name? The Black Swan. This was purely a cover buy, and I think I did only get this last year, but I have, well, I don't know, you can't really see. I have a million high fantasy series on my shelves that I haven't read, and this one's just not priority for me. Another thrifted book, The Star-Crossed Sisters of Tuscany. I just will probably never pick this up. I have other romance that I would rather read, so we're getting rid of this guy. This one, after reading the back, I'm not quite sure why I picked this up, but Green Dragon, White Tiger. It was probably like a cover buy, and I went through a phase like many years ago where I liked old chunky books like fantasy, or I don't know what this would be, romance. Ooh, sumptuous and exotic. So Annette Motley wrote this, but yeah, I've just had it for years, probably going on 8 years, and I have not read it, so we're just gonna get rid of it. Same with this. I probably got these around the same time. The Crimson Petal and the White by Michael Faber. I'll just never read it. It's huge, and I just will never read it, so get it out of here. This I'm kind of sad about. The Passion of Delio Bar. This is a book I've had since college, and I think I got it at the thrift store. Do I have the receipt still? Is that the receipt? Oh, when did I buy this? 2013 at a Goodwill in 2013 for 84 cents. And I'm bummed because it was a cover buy, and like, look at that, it's pink and blue, it's so cute. But see, now I might hang on to this. Yeah, we're gonna keep that one. Now it's like getting sentimental. So this I am gonna get rid of. One Summer in Paris. This I probably got, I got this after season 1 of Emily in Paris came out, and I watched that, and I was on this big like Paris kick, but I never read it, and I probably won't ever read it, so I'm getting rid of that. This could be controversial. I am gonna get rid of my what is this, Fairy Loot? Is this Fairy Loot? The book only adult Fairy Loot edition. I was subscribed to that for like the first 4 books, but I was not loving the books, so I ended up unsubscribing from it. But yeah, this is the Fairy Loot edition. This I will be selling on Pango probably. Stunning. It is a beautiful book, but I was not a huge fan of the Cruel Prince series. I did read it, and I just have not heard great things about this book, so I've been hanging on to it since last, God, when was that? March? April? Haven't read it, and probably won't ever, so we're getting rid of it. And then the last book I'm unhauling is Daughter of the Moon Goddess. This is the UK edition, and I got this off of Book Depository, and I still want to read this, but you probably can't see. Oh, you can. Right here, when Book Depository was going out of business, or they're closing, I don't know what the deal was. I ended up buying both in hardback because I love this cover. So I bought this when it came out because I love the cover. But I don't need 2 of the same book. So I'm gonna keep my hardcovers and probably sell this one on Pango. So those are all the books I'm unhauling. Let me get my huge stack of hauled books situated, and we'll go over those. Okay, These are also in no particular order. A lot of these are, well, actually, if I'm being honest, a lot of these were new buys. I don't think very many of them were like thrifted, but let's get into it so I can get these on my shelves. The first book I picked up was Someone Just Like You by Meredith Shore. That cover. I bought this purely for the New York City vibes. I believe it takes place in New York City, and it's romance. I don't enjoy New York City, like from being there. I don't enjoy it, but I love reading about it, and I love reading about people trying to figure out their life in New York, you know, or in the big city. So I bought that. Super cute. I have Red, White, and Royal Blue. I bought this obviously because I want to read it, but I also want to read it before the movie comes out, which I think is August 11th. And I noticed that they were starting to put out the book with the movie cover, and I hate movie covers. So I found this on Pango. And yeah, I hope to get to this before the movie comes out. Which I should be able to. I think this is what I plan to read next when I finish the like romance book I'm reading currently. And then I got Nora Goes Off Script and Same Time Next Summer by Annabelle Monaghan. A TikToker I watch, she really liked these books, so I was able to find them both on Pango. And yeah, I'm excited to get to those. And they're short too. They're so short. So that's fun. The next book was a pre-order, A Soul of Ash and Blood by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I think we all know this series. This is, I believe, Castiel's point of view from the first book from Blood and Ash, I think. I loved From Blood and Ash. I can't say the same for the second two books in that series, but that book in particular means a lot to me. I read it when it came out. I think it came out in 2020 or 2019, but I just lost my job due to COVID. Is that doing something weird? It looks weird on my phone. I just lost my job to COVID back in like May of 2020. So I picked up From Blood and Ash because everyone was talking about it. And at this point, I hadn't really been reading much. I would read like one book a year. And I ended up reading that book twice in less than 2 days because I had nothing better to do. But I read it once and then went back through and read it again and annotated it. So I have like its own shelf. I have like the Fairy Loot and Illumicrate editions. Love that book. So I'm excited to get to this. I really like Castiel. When I will get to this, I don't know, because it's a monster of a book. Next, this was purely a cover by The Mountain and the Sea by Ray Nyler, I think. But look at how beautiful that cover is. And it has sprayed edges. I love everything about this. And it's a sci-fi. I don't read a lot of sci-fis. So hopefully I like it. Next is Wolf Song by TJ Klune. I have a lot of his other books. My aunt is actually friends with him or acquaintances. I'm not sure their relation, but she's always sending me his new releases. And I don't even know if this is a new release. Because I see he has other books in this series. So maybe they just re-released the cover of it. Oh yeah, this is from 2016, I think. So yeah, I'm excited to get to this. And the covers of the other books are also stunning. So I'll have to pick those up. Next book, The Fine Print. I had no desire to read this book when it came out, or the series, but I fell into, the FOMO. Everyone's talking about it, so I had to pick it up. Then I have Saint by Adrienne Young. I just read Fable last month, and I really enjoyed it, so I ordered this, The Last Legacy, Namesake. Is there another one, or is that it? Anyway, I ordered those off of Pango, but they're not here yet. This is the only one that's in right now. So yeah, I'm excited. Did you see that? I almost nailed myself in the eye. I'm excited to get back to this. I really liked the pirate vibes that this that Fable gave off, so I'm excited to get back into this world. And then the last couple books, House of Root and Ruin by Aaron A. Craig. I read Little Favors. No, Little Favors. What is it? Small Favors last year when it came out. Actually, let me grab that because I think we need to appreciate her first edition books and how stunning they are. I apologize. I'm in my PJs. So here's Small Favors. I read this last year. Like, look at how beautiful this book is. It does not have a pretty foiled front. I'm sorry, I have the hiccups. But this was, again, just like a cover buy, because look at how beautiful that is. For being a first edition book, look at that. Stunning. And I think that's how it is. Yeah, the back is also like that. They're just really beautiful books. And though I didn't love Small Favors, I really liked the atmosphere of it. I feel like this author, Erin, is really good at creating the atmosphere of her novels. But I didn't love like the characters. I didn't really feel much for them. But, you know, I'm excited to read it. I don't know. Next, I got Haunting Adeline, which I did read on my Kindle, and I enjoyed it enough that I wanted the hard cover of it, which I know some people could be questioning my taste in books. But just if you're interested in this book, just check trigger warnings. It's very dark. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. So just check your trigger warnings. The next book I got, Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher. I got because my friends wanted to start a book club, and they're readers, but they don't read a lot of fantasy, but they wanted to start. So I figured this would be a good like starter fantasy. It's a standalone, it's short. I think it's gonna be pretty easy to, you know, comprehend. So yeah, got that. And the last book I have, did I talk about this already? Why was this on my lap? I feel like I talked about this, didn't I? Okay, I did talk about, Saint? I did already talk about that, so we don't need to go over that again. But that is the video. The next video I would like to film, I think, would probably be my wrap-up, my July wrap-up and my August TBR. So I'll honestly probably film that today because my boyfriend's not here. So what better time? But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please be nice. This is still pretty new, and I am using my phone. I know the quality's terrible, but I can't justify buying a camera yet. So yeah, thanks. Bye.